It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. We had a massive parcel from Roy in the Netherlands. And I'm going to be honest with Roy and everybody else here on this channel. I'm a little scared. He sent me some dried Carolina Reaper peppers, a bottle of hot sauce that looks like volcano juice, a bag of peppers, which I'm not sure what to do with. I might do a bit of cooking with them. But he's also sent me some really good stuff. I say really good, like stuff that's not going to like ruin my mouth. Beer bread mix, which is a really cool thing. Just add some beer into a bread mix and then put it in the oven. I can make some beer bread. And this Jopen brew, Anima Negra, 365 days aged on Oloroso sherry barrels, double mashed with La Pirata Brewing. I've been to La Pirata in Catalonia in Spain. And this is a 12.8% ABV Mexicake Russian Imperial Stout that's barrel aged. There's the bottle cap. Thank you to Roy. I'll show some of the stuff in a moment. Well, shall I grab the Carolina Reapers now? Oh man, I'm looking at these and I'm like, oh, these look like fun. Yeah. Oh, even from this distance, there's holes in the bag. They're just absolutely like when the dog normally comes out here in the afternoon when the sun comes round, but he won't come out yet. With these Carolina Reapers sat on that shelf there, the dog will not come in his conservatory. He's refusing. These arrived yesterday and the sun was blaring, and normally he's kind of like out here laying down in the sunshine in the conservatory, but no, absolutely not. He won't come out here while these dried Carolina Reapers are in this conservatory. Anyway, let's get this beer out then into a glass and see what we get. Brewery Jopen. I'm a big fan of their beers. I've had a few of their beers now. They're all very good. I've never had something quite as big as this, I don't think. Look at it. It's like jet black motor oil. Look at that. Wow. Let's develop that head a little bit. Let's give the beer a bit of a whirl round, develop the head. We got a very small, very small one finger tan coloured head. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. It's a jet black beer in the glass. Let's see if we can... It's been barrel aged for a whole year on sherry barrels. Wow. This is something to savour. Something to savour. I'm picking up coconut, vanilla, roasted malt, bitter dark chocolate, roasted coffee aromas, a little bit of sweet sherry, licorice, plum, fig, prune. Oh, wow. I could just stand here for 5 minutes pulling flavours, but we'll dive in, won't we? Wow, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Roy. Wow. That is dangerously drinkable. Dangerously drinkable beer. You could swallow that back quite quickly and within an hour be fast asleep on the sofa. It's so drinkable. It's so rich and lovely and gloopy. Oh. The flavours are so well in tune with one another. There's a lovely sherry finish on the beer that just keeps pulling and pulling. There's a fantastic bitterness on the beer that's offering chocolate, coffee, caramel, prune, fig, plum, vanilla, coconut, bit more sherry, some barrel there, there's some woodiness coming through. There's a stickiness on the lips of where you've got that kind of roasted malt, that big sticky kind of, your lips almost want to stick together with the viscosity of the liquid. But it's the sherry. It's the perfect tune of the sherry flavour that's just hitting you and hitting you and hitting you, but at the same time you're getting hits of roasted malt. You're getting that chocolate, that coffee, that caramel. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Really good stuff. And as you're breathing, you're kind of breathing out, and it's a scientific thing, but when you breathe out, the air that you're breathing reacts with the alcohol in your mouth, the beer in your mouth, and you're just producing kind of like newer flavours of more coconut and more vanilla and more plum and fig and prune. The beer's balanced between that malt to begin with and that sweet malt to begin with, and the bitterness of that roasted malt on the back end, and the hops, of course, in the beer. Fabulous. You know, I'm going to be perfectly honest with everybody here. This channel is supported by some wonderful people. I am not a robot. I am not AI. I am not overly intelligent, if I'm perfectly honest with everybody. But I challenge everybody, or I challenge anybody in the world to know every single beer out there. There's not a single person in the world that will understand every single beer that's ever been brewed in the world or being brewed going forward. And yet this channel, this little YouTube channel that we're running, gets to stand here. I feel so privileged by this, so privileged. I get to stand here the day before I'm opening the box. The next day I'm taking pictures for the thumbnail, and then we're going into the review. We're drinking like a beer that's been barrel aged for a whole year. I didn't know this was going on. The reason why I didn't know this was going on, because I'm not from the Netherlands, and I'm not from kind of like Germany or Asia or America, where there's probably equal kind of barrel aging projects going on right now, which I may never taste. I may never taste them. What I'm saying is, right now, I appreciate people like Roy, Travis, the terrific people in Australia that send me beer, people all over the world that decide to send me beer. Because it just, you know, I go into these beer reviews blind. I go into these beer reviews completely blind. I don't do a load of research. I read what's on the label. I go in, I do the review, and honestly, I'm reading here, there's some chipotle. Water, barley, wheat, oats, chipotle, lactose, cinnamon, vanilla, and hops. Okay, so I haven't fully read the label. So what have I missed then? I've missed the chipotle and the cinnamon. Let's see if we can get the chipotle and the cinnamon. Yes, blindingly obvious now. It's blindingly obvious. There's definitely cinnamon in it, but there's so much going on. There's so much going on that it's completely impossible to be able to put every single flavour from this beer because it's so complicated. It's so complicated. From the roasted malt, from the sherry, to the wood, to the vanilla, to the chipotle, to the cinnamon. There's so much going on. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to drink this. It's a Friday here at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. It's Friday and I'm going to do the Stone Crow Virtual Pub this evening. I'm going to put, it's 12.8% ABV, nearly 13% ABV. I'm going to leave this on the side with a beer mat on the top to keep the flies out. And I'm going to drink that tonight at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. 7 o'clock UK every Friday. Check it out. We do a live drink-a-thon for like 3 or 4 hours where we all just chat and have fun. It's alright. I'm going to rate this. I think it's terrific. Absolutely terrific. For me to miss flavours like chipotle and cinnamon. Sorry. Yeah, it was. Yeah, chipotle and cinnamon. And like there's two big prominent flavours. There are two big prominent flavours in the beer. For me to have missed them means that the beer is so complex. It's such a complex beer. I've been to La Pirata, fantastic brewery in Catalonia in Spain. Although they don't like to say Spain in Catalonia, they like to call themselves just Catalonians. But I say Spain just to kind of explain it to the wider world. I've been to Holland at the airport. Never really been outside the airport. Need to do that. But rating for the beer is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.